All right, so this next digital pick and shovel is going to come with a caveat. In fact, it's going to come with a few of them, because if you remember what I had said, the beauty of these picks and shovels that I'm sharing with you is that I have been paid to provide each and every one of them over the last 13 years. And this next one I have been paid to provide, and I'm going to talk to you about it because it's never far from a potential client's sort of thoughts and something they want to do, although I don't do it any longer, and I'm going to explain why. So that is the pick and shovel that we call SEO, search engine optimization. And as you would imagine, it's very prominent, it's sought after. A lot of businesses say, look, I want to be found on the search engines. You know, it's important that when people Google me or they go to Bing or they go somewhere else, that they find me organically. So as a result, there will always be the need for SEO. For me, I would be contradicting myself if I said to you, look, this is something I think you should do and this is something that I continue to do, only because I've spoken to you about the role of media buying, that sort of, option that you have between providing something organically, which would be the SEO, or whether you pay to play, which is the media buying. For me, because of the speed in which you can pay to play, albeit it is absolutely littered with minefields and loopholes when not done properly, I still lean towards media buying. However, too many clients are on the lookout of SEO. There is not a downside to making sure that you are found organically in the listings. It's just a longer term game. And this is why that sort of speed aspect is why I kind of say, look, if you've got some money, you're probably best paying to play as opposed to just doing the SEO. But you do want to get to a stage where you can turn off the media buying and turn it on when you want to and allow the organic way of being found and marketed to be there. So with SEO, what you basically are doing is you are in many ways understanding the platform that you're on and understanding what is important to that platform in order for you to be prominent. Now, again, I'm getting a little bit technical, but I want to explain this because it's something so many clients sort of don't pay enough attention to. Let's take Google and YouTube, these two biggest search engines on the planet. Google and YouTube make a promise to the person doing the search. I might go to Google and say, I need to find a hotel in Italy, or I need to find a Ferrari dealer in London. And what Google or YouTube will do is they will find the most relevant information on that hotel in Italy or that car dealer in London. So therefore, it does make a lot of sense to make sure that if you are indeed a car dealer in London or a hotel in Italy, you write the relevant information down that allows Google to say, yes, Mr. or Mrs. Searcher, here is the most relevant information for what you put in. So for that reason alone, you've got to make sure that, SEO has a role to play. But as I said, it's a longer term game. And there's an algorithm, there's this sort of black hat tactic that used to be employed just to almost try and game the system of SEO. And these are the reasons why I've tried to sort of stay away from it. But there is still a proper way to do SEO, and there are some terrific teachers of SEO that you'll find on this page. So if you do decide to become an SEO marketer, what you want to understand is the best practice. You don't want to do these little hacks that might get somebody up in the search engines for a week or two, but then run the risk of them being permanently banned from being shown on Google. So learn SEO. People will always ask for SEO, but for the reasons that I've given you, I tend to sort of steer clear from it just because of the speed aspect of it, but it's certainly a pick or a shovel that would be in demand.